ஹாய். மூன் லைட்டிங் பற்றி இப்போது எல்லாரும் பேச ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. இதில் அவ்வளோ பேச வேண்டிய அளவுக்கு என்ன இருக்குதுன்னு எனக்கு புரியல. இட்ஸ் பேசிக்லி அன்எத்திக்கல். இது யாரோ ஒருத்தர் பண்ணுறாங்கிறதுக்காக நிறைய பேர் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. இந்த சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு பார்த்தா people from senior levels in the industry and then people who matter at different levels, and there is support coming for this moonlighting which I don't understand and slightly baffling. So first, as we all know, moonlighting is basically trying to use some time which has already been sold to somebody else. That's what it is, right? I'm working from home. I'm already being paid for my time. In that time, I try to do something to somebody else, and I try to make money out of some resource that has already been sold. Selling it twice. It's like I have sold a hotel room. There is a guest there, and I have sold this room again. There is another guest walking in. Like one timeshare being sold twice. I sold my property and I have sold my property again. Is it acceptable? It's not just ethical from the employee's perspective. Now there is somebody else who is using these services. Now this somebody else is another company who is not in a position to pay so much. He cannot afford, but he is willing to buy. Lowballing whatever he is getting out of somebody. If I am an accountant, am I going to be writing codes? Am I going to be a software developer for another company? I will only do what I know. As a software programmer, I will only do the same thing for somebody else who is my competitor. And there is so much of sensitive information involved. And how ethical it is to work for two different people at the same time. And what is the guarantee I will not be selling something? If I can sell the same time which has already been sold, what is the guarantee that I will not be selling some sensitive information? And what is the control? It seems to be like unethical from the other employer, unethical from the employee, and also the employee is proving that he is otherwise good for nothing. If he is so smart, if he can work on something like a startup idea, he should have been on his own. If he is smart, he should be working like based on output, productivity linked. There are so many people who are consultants, like HR consultants or insurance agents, who get paid, who earn their revenue only after they are finishing the job. Something is sold and they get a commission. Some hire is recruited and they get their remuneration. A consultant gives his opinion on a piece of paper and then he gets his remuneration. What is this guy doing? He is not doing anything like that, not based on output. When something is not based on output, I have only sold my time to the company, and if I am committed and passionate about the job that I am doing, I should be interested in contributing more to the development of the company where I am already working on. There are already overtime policies everywhere. If I want to do a little more and then get paid for it, it is already there everywhere. So I don't want to do that, but within the time which I have already sold to the company, I want to earn a little more. Is like, I want to be adventurous, I don't want to be adventurous, I am not that brave enough. Kulko asa, meesaiko asa. This is unhealthy. In the long term, it doesn't work. And it is baffling because even Union Minister of State for Electronics and IT and Skill Development, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, seems to be in support of this. He has spoken today. I am reading it out. Today's youngsters have every sense of confidence and purpose about wanting to monetize, create more values out of his or her own skills. and so on. So the efforts of companies that want to pin the employees down and say that you should not work on your own startup or doomed to fail. Who is saying you don't work on your idea of a startup? Just walk out and do it. Nobody can stop if someone has a startup idea. The problem is, once you have sold, then don't sell it again. That is the thing. And that doesn't seem to be fully appreciated. He is further saying time will come where there will be a community of product builders who will divide their time on multiple projects, just like lawyers or consultants do. This is the future of work. Yes, absolutely. Lawyers or consultants don't sell the time. They give their opinion based on their output for their efforts. That time or that output is not sold again and again and again. To sell the same thing again and again is actually going less than, a vendor from the Coimbatore market who buys some vegetables and green and sells it and earns it. This is less than that. So if someone feels that he is so confident that his confidence level is much less than the daily vendor, I think that is the one who will get into moonlighting. I am not in agreement to take a position. Or to take a position. I am not in agreement with moonlighting. That's a bad practice. People should be terminated. They should be part of zero tolerance in all the companies wherever people are working for salary. That's about it.